With Layer 3 switching, both the Layer 2 and Layer 3 elements are performed within the switch. This is the icon for a switch that actually performs in an additional layer other than Layer 2, such as Layer 2 and Layer 3. The switch thereby combines the functions of the Layer 2 switch and the router. What this means is that we can route from one segment to another or route in between the LANs without ever leaving the switch. The switch will even use ASICS, which are the application-specific integrated circuits that provide a much higher speed for the switching itself from one network to another. So it does significantly increase the performance and the capacity of the network. In addition, we can implement security control and quality of service on a Layer 3 switch. Layer 3 switching is typically used whenever there is a high speed requirement for my LAN, and we also need to have an immense amount of bandwidth. When we compare the Layer 3 switching component with just standard Layer 3 routing, we can almost immediately identify where the speed increase comes from. This is because most of the Cisco switches these days run on at least a 24 gig backplane, which is actually the circuitry inside the switch. Can you imagine being able to do routing on a 24 gig backplane versus having to leave a switch and hit a 100 megabit interface for all of the data that has to go from one segment to another? As a result, it is easily understandable why a lot of folks choose Layer 3 switching, especially in their backbone or central office area where very high-speed LAN connectivity needs to be acquired.